Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Next Gen SMP. We're here today, I'm so excited. Today, we're gonna be doing great. We're gonna be doing a great thing, right? We're gonna be going into refined storage. Disregard the fact that I have many utilities pulled up. That was just me in between episodes, looking at what's being offered in the pack in that mod. But, yes, refined storage. So, silicon is a nice thing we can make. We actually have some of it. I made some of it between episodes. But we can just smelt nether quartz. Wonder where I did that. It's not like my fancy furnace downstairs or anything, just got new power last episode. Yeah. This system that we have right now for storage is a good system, but it's not as good as refined storage. So we really need to fix it. We really need to move over. This is full, this is full, this is full, this is full, and that's pretty close to full. So we just need a better storage system, general. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to switch over everything to refined storage today. Today we're swapping over our storage system. It's a bit more high tech. It requires power, so we need to get infrastructure up and running for it, but it's fine. So start with refined storage. We're going to get a controller, right? And with a controller, after a controller, we're going to need a drive, disk drive. We're probably going to go right to a 16K storage disk. So 16K storage disk. And let's say we need is it called terminal? No, it's called a grid. We can go straight for the normal grid, but we're going to actually go for the crafting grid right from the get-go because, again, like this one, there's the grid that allowed us to craft, and there's the grid that didn't allow us to craft. We want the one that allows us to craft because it's so much nicer not having to go in and out of the system every 5 seconds. So we're going to make a controller. The controller is going to need advanced raw processor, which you actually need processor bindings. Probably make about a stack of these. I know we're going to need about a stack of them at least. So going to need one raw advanced processor. We're going to need one for this one. I need another one for the crafting terminal. And are you the one that starts using the diamond ones? No, but you're gonna need other stuff. So you're gonna need it. What are you gonna need on top of that? You're gonna need construction core, destruction core, and improved processors. So for construction and destruction, and then we're gonna need these gold ones. We're gonna need 6 at least, because we're gonna need 3 for we're gonna need 2 for this one, and then what was it? It was looking like 4 for this one. Yeah, and then we're gonna need. So we gotta go up the chain. So this is 1 times 3 times 4. So we're gonna need 12, like 12 of these. Another 12. Okay, cool. So these guys just get smelted and then they turn into their actual components, or their actual, other components. Their other halves of themselves. So the finished version. So we can speed up this process a little bit. And then we'll just craft everything away. Okay, cool. Ready, essentially, I think. As long as they didn't count wrong. Okay, cool. So, controller. I need to make a machine casing, which I need quartz and enriched iron. Made that close to out of iron? I can move iron up in the process down here, but I didn't think we were that out of iron. We have... I guess iron's at the end of the list here. Let's do this. Do that. And this might kill our power, but we need iron right now. This is good enough to get us through just with a little bit. So we're going to need that. And with this, we're going to actually need to make a machine casing, right? And our first machine casing goes to our controller, other than the fact that we're still doing terrible on iron. Thank you. Okay, cool. Boop. I got some quartz, because this mod uses quartz enriched iron. Okay, cool. Controller. Controller is done. We're gonna need to make a disk drive, which needs another machine casing. And boop. Gonna need more quartz enriched iron, believe it or not. Which we're out of again. It's fine. We'll be back and forth. We're gonna need a storage just to go inside that drive. This is where we store stuff. So we're actually gonna need a little bit of quartz enriched iron. And this one's gonna need the math to go with it, so. Okay, I'm sorry, but we need iron. I'm poor. Okay, cool. Let's go back up here. Shove all that in there. Okay, cool. So, gonna be 1 times 3 times 3, so we're gonna need 9 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 That should turn to 3 if we had quartz enriched iron. No, we went the tier below. No, we don't want that tier. We have that tier. We want this tier. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, we missed the last one. And then we're gonna go 16K. Heck yeah. And that can be turned into a nope. One of these. I know we have the pieces for it. Don't lie to me. There we go. Sometimes it acts wacky. Okay, we're on a grid. Gonna need a construction core. Gonna need a... Give me this. Give me this. Give me that. Boom. Do we not have our... This destruction core? There we go. I need a machine casing. Gonna need quartz iron. There we go. That gets this. That gets us. Sorry, that gets us the grid, and then that'll get us the crafting grid. Holy heck! To get here took forever. Feels like. Okay, cool. For now, we're just gonna go down to our little downstairs basement down here, and we're just gonna plug it in right there. Right? So we're gonna put down our controller right there. We're gonna put down our disk drive right there. Gonna shove you in there, and boom. We can throw stuff in it. So we're gonna get set up to be JI synchronized. 2-way auto selected. I like that. I like down, descending, display, no resident signal, size stretch. It doesn't matter as long as we see everything's in there. Heck yeah. Now you might feel like, well, we gotta get everything hooked up, and that's fair. I gotta move everything down into here. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna just go down the line. We're gonna break them, and then I'm just gonna go down here, right, and then just shove things in here as they are in my inventory, and they're gonna fit in here. I don't think we're gonna overflow it, and if we do, we're gonna have to craft more storage for it, which means just more little drives. And as I go up and down, we're gonna collect stuff. So that is my life for the next little bit. It's probably the easiest way to do it without going too in depth into the mod. So I mean, we'll have to here in a second, but I'm really low on quartz iron and stuff. So I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so you can see we're in our crafting terminal. Nothing is left here. Everything is gone. It's all in our system down here. Now, we can't really make the two work together. They don't really work that way. But what we can do is we can kind of basically move our system that's here up there in such a way that we can then rehook up our system down here to these guys. So that's all we have to really do. We're going to kind of overwrite our old system. We're going to uninstall that here in a second. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, probably what we should do, and this is just a probably should do, we're going to take our pipes, right? And I don't think I ever actually fixed that thing out back, so we're just going to be making a bigger mess for ourselves, which is fine. Let's do this then. Because, at some point in the future, I'll just, end up having a really big mess around my base that's a moat. So here's what we're going to do, right? Why can't I? Oh, because you are inventory cables. Your axe that needs to be... Well, I guess if I break you, you're no longer hooked up. So... Yeah, you're done. You're done. You see everything else I was hooked up with this? I think, yeah, you're done. You're done. And you're done. All that's uninstalled. It's all over. And somehow we have andesite. Don't know what from? Or how so, but we got it. Okay, I'll leave that. Maybe I shouldn't leave that there. Okay, there we go. I said we'll figure out the big details later, but what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to take our energy pipes, and we're going to do you on the western output. I'm going to pull you over like this. I think what I want you to do is actually, I want to actually get on you one of these. We're going to actually grab our controller here. No tool. There's a wrench in refined storage that it wants then. Wrench. The wrench. Gonna need a basic processor. That. Give me 1 second. Boop. And give me the wrench. Okay, give me one more quartz enriched iron for the wrench. I did to make another storage. We were actually very barely over, so cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab, while we're here actually, what we should do is we should make cables, because I know we're gonna need them. Cables, gonna need more quartz and enriched iron. 2 craft rods should be more than sufficient. We're gonna do boop. Oh, I guess you could just I guess you don't, it's not pickaxe. For some reason these say no tool, and that's not supposed to be the case, but I guess it is the case right now. Should bring these out of here just so in case this does a funky, we can get it back. Okay, cool. So what we want to do is we're going to want to take this and put our controller down right here. Right? We can actually put our grid down right here, but in the future we're going to want to either have another grid upstairs or another, you know, or just probably better access for this. So here's, I'm going to switch you back to two-way auto select. That's just the way I prefer it. Other people might prefer it other ways, but that's the way I prefer it. And what we're going to want is an external storage. Is going to be what we're going to want here. So we're going to want to make 2 more raw basic processors. Boom, boom. Going to want to make a raw improved processor. And I'll show you why I move that over there in a second. Gotta make the external storage first. And grab that from there. Cool. So external storage. Gonna be a construction core, a destruction core, external storage. And then here's why, right? Because when I go down here now and grab you, go over like this. Go all the way over here. Pick you. And what I can do is I can just pick you, put you on there. I'm going to slap you on a priority of like 100. Set. Gonna grab just 1 piece of cobblestone out of here. This is unrelated, but I'm going to put it there. That's just because I want to have a floor that's kind of even there. We're going to bring you up like this. Gonna hook you up to the bottom of the controller. Kind of overriding where the old system was, like I said. And now, we look in the old system, or the new system, I guess. We should have access to all our cobblestone, our deep slate, everything that was in there. Which is nice. It's fantabulous. Cool. So now all we gotta do is really well, we gotta repair everything around our base. We're gonna make another crafting terminal that I can put upstairs. This is just, you know, so everything looks kind of all nice and all right. I'll probably do that in between episodes. Not crafting terminal, it's called a crafting grid. But what we're also gonna do is we're gonna kind of fix some stuff up. So we're gonna get iron nuggets. And we're gonna get, I guess it's palm, right? That was what we're using for floors. And I can show you that we can kind of also facade stuff. It doesn't really matter what mod's from, but we can make covers from refined storage. And if I wanted to just, you know, cover this up with that so you can't see it down here, which of course we want our room that's not meant to look nice, to look at least a little bit nice. We can do that and cover it up, and that's perfect. So we can do it with sandstone as well for the walls. We can do it for just about anything, actually, which is pretty sweet. So when I go upstairs, if I want to, you know, do it for here, I can also do, you know, because I don't want my grid to sit at, you know, eye level, not, you know, down on the ground. I'm going to put down some cherries so it can come right up on in here. Ain't that ridiculous? Ridiculously cool, actually, I guess is more so. But yeah, that's a pretty good point to wrap this episode up. I do have some cleanup around my base to do. I got to get another grid up here. It's just going to be something crapped off camera because, again, it's just, I already did it once this episode. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to wire it up. I'm going to hook it up with the cables. Pretty simple. I'm going to facade everything up and make it look, everything look all nice. And that's going to be it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'll come back next time, and maybe we'll be going back to the Twilight Forest. Part of the reason why I wanted to get good storage up was because every time we go to the Twilight Forest, we come back with so much stuff. So maybe we'll go back there, and maybe we'll do it until we complete the mod, or maybe we'll actually hop into some other tech. I'm not quite sure yet. But until next time, guys, like, subscribe, comment, do all that cool stuff, and I am out.